I would like to request the school leaders to talk about the top sustainability initiatives that they have taken at their schools.
If you see a dog walking into your auditorium, you say, no, we're not allowed any teacher or child to bring a dog to school. Only GoSharpener could get away with it. With applause. That we're teaching our children compassion, we're teaching our children love for animals, and whatever we are trying to do is basically turn them into better human beings. Our aim is, we all know this, our aim is not board exams, we want them to be better citizens, and if we are actually teaching right, all the sustainable development goals will be taken care of, including innovation, including life underwater. I'll give you a small example of SDG 14. Please do not allow your preschool and pre-primary teachers to use glitter. That glitter will find its way to a sea where a whale would probably choke on it. Or it will go and cloud the gills of a young fish. So even if the art books that we sometimes without reading prescribe has glitter as one of the resources already there in a packet, don't use it. We have to start from the very bottom and think of the top. So when we think of preschool and then we think of 12th, we said SDG because it's going into the credit system, and their universities like the ones we saw who are going to one day rate these children on the basis of their SDG or sustainable development credits. And I wish it becomes a part of CBSE 12th class and 10th class exams. Then only I think we schools will probably give more focus. All those who are sitting here already doing it, talking about all others who are not yet in the radar. And so what we did was, though GoSharpener gives us a report card per child, e-report card. We print it and we definitely give it, but we included it in our main report card also. The grade that they give, we include that in our school grades too, because I've noticed parents think that this main report card is the most important one. And in any case, if the child goes and changes the school, this will also show, and probably the good value would spread. And there's so many ideas that we absorbed from the children. They were not from GoSharpener or myself or my team. One kid said, ma'am, can we have a book donation drive? I said, very good, do it. But she said, anybody should be able to exchange a book. You bring 10 books, you can take away 10 books. So what happens, we said, not only course books, you can bring fiction, you can bring any genre of books. And I saw people coming in big cars and taking away old books, which they thought their child hasn't read. Or one mother said, I haven't read this book, can I take it? I said, of course, that is what the idea is. And whatever was left was sent to an NGO. So this thing, the children only initiated, and then one day one grade 10 girl comes and tells me, ma'am, every day we see that a lot of newspapers are strewn around at the end of the day, and the desks are not arranged, and the didis have tough time collecting all the junk that we leave in the school. Can we have last 10 minutes for arranging our school? I said, what a wonderful idea. I could see my future head girl. And true to the point, she became a head girl eventually, and we sent a note to all the children and parents that we will have 10 minutes. We should reduce the duration of some classes. Children would set the desk, they would collect all the old newspapers or new newspapers that the class would receive because of newspaper in education or HTPAs. And the newspapers were now piled up. Those who wanted to take it home, we encouraged them to take it home. Those who didn't want to take it home, the school would always send it to an organization called Greenotech, which converted it into stationery. Now GoSharpener does that for us. Every year we take at least 2 notebooks or registers per class from them. That is a part of our stationery kit, and they're so cute. I would say cute because they print our names at the back. SVI is sustainable project. It's their idea. We only take it. They already charge lesser than the market rate for the same size of the notebook, but they also print it as if it was Nita Arora's or her team's idea. Thank you so much for giving us the credit, but we just, now they're bringing out this workbook. And I remember he showed some copies to me, and I said it should be class-wise and different. And now this is going to, I'm not going to take it for nursery prep. I'm going to start with 9th and 10th. Why? Because as it is, the book set is cheaper. Only NCERT books. So adding another item worth 300-400 would not be such a big thing for the parents or for the children. And these are the kids who are going to go into college very soon. So change their mindset from 9, by the time they come to 12th year school would be so much more organized. Like junior children, they're very excited about doing anything. You send them to park or garden and they will start cleaning up because it has been ingrained upon them in noting who is doing what. Are you throwing junk or are you collecting and throwing in the dustbin? So we allow them to take their gloves, but nowadays children say, we don't want plastic gloves, ma'am, we're adding. Don't worry, we'll wash our hands. So we really like this. The children are coming with ideas, and GoSharpener is adding to their thinking, and we're very thankful.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the opportunity. Like I said, big round of applause.